Next time I just shove, like, a loaf of French bread covered in cheese in my mouth, and someone's like, man, what are you doing? You gotta take better care of yourself. Like, no, it's okay. This is an elegant snack. Are you sure? A video game told me so, you know, I'm not about to argue.
We remember something new with each...
We remember something new with each telling, because I still don't really remember anything because it's been so long since I've played. You know, not counting our previous Enkidu run. The air is getting thin. We need to find somewhere to camp, says Kubele. That's who we're here with today. They give like a laser, yeah, like a laser blood magic beam. Which just, again, makes me think of, I think I've probably mentioned it, but it makes me think of, I can't, Hades, that's the, just with, you know, him throwing his blood as the default magic. And Hades being like, ew, son, stop that, that's really gross. Okay, sure, tell us a generic Queen of Heaven, Great Mother. Northeast? I might have said last time with the Enkidu run that Queen of Heaven, or the Great Mother was north, but I don't know. I think Pale Dancer is west, and Great Mother is east, Queen of Heaven is north. I forget who is south. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. Oh, yeah, we still have Enkidu's, our little, bird that we saved last time, and it's like, I'll join you, Enkidu. And meanwhile, yeah, I still have the bonus. Kubela's like, who are you? I'm your follower, Enkidu, and you're like, my name's not, you know what, okay, sure, fine, come on with me. Where am I going? The exit's right here. The bird's like, maybe you're kind of stupid. Maybe I don't want to follow you anymore. It seems safe here. Yeah, and the bird's like, actually, you're dumb. Bye. I might be dumb, but, did I finish this? Yes, I did. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Cooking. All right, cheese. So, yeah, I mean, all of this should be new, besides maybe, like, one random thing here or there. Cheese and eggs. That could make so many different things. I mean, I'm gonna go with, like, omelet is my guess, but... like, there's just so many options for this. Give me omelet. Yep. A feta omelet. I'd say, I called it. Yeah, you called it cheese plus eggs make an omelet. How proud you must be for your such insightful wisdom. Got anything cool for cheap? Increase stamina when you hit. Nice. This one is what I want, but I'm not gonna get 75. Yeah, blood beam costs less stamina. Is a real nice one, but you know, I'll definitely take gain stamina every time you hit someone. I might not be able to extend blood beam, but I can certainly get it more often. This is about the wedding won't take place. Yeah, I forget what that's all about. Been a bit. I could take the ox as my follower, but I think that gives you, it's either health, maybe strength. Flatter will be seductive, because we could potentially do that. Oh, I didn't mean to pick you. Oh, I was just clicking so fast. This is the worst timeline. I said Balawat was the best. Oh. The worst timeline of them all. Hey, Tamuzi. Things are terrible. Like, why? What troubles you, my child? Well, I said Balawat was the most handsome, and he's like, oh, yeah. You done messed up now. I know. I feel so bad. You ready to go? Yeah, I think that's all. Let's get to work. I hope no one embarrasses themselves. I already did by picking Balawat. Okay, what's happening? A sworn blah blah bloosh, blah blah schnurble. Yeah, so you get ingredients. All right, let's just get some money and say this pot will be like 70 opals. 2. 2 is kind of like 70. We're almost there. Just, you know, 67 to go. Maybe the Pale Dancer stepped out for a snack. Seems unlikely, though. Oh, Damoozy. You and your humor. Anything else? Anything else? Nah, not really. Cool. Alright, let's go. And live with our terrible, terrible mistake of picking Balloat. Anything cool? Nah, merchants, as far as the eye can see. I don't know, we haven't done a swamp level recently. Let's do a swamp level. Nope. You're done. I want these monies, though, so even though it'll wake him up. Back up, back up. Back up. Back up. Yeah. I say yeah as if I did some kind of crazy, like, I literally got pinned into a corner. Yeah. You. Flirt, again. We'd already know he's flirting with himself, but we need seduction, so... Not you, me! But we're seductive now, so now we just gotta get cunning, and we'll be set. Hi. Ow. No. Stop that. Okay, so now we hit people. Alright, yeah, it gives a... You know, not a lot, but it gives a decent amount of energy, so that's cool. Actually, it'll probably help even more. Just like hit someone dash, just, you know, to keep our evasion up. Nothing here, nothing here. Hey, more seduction. Storm gathers overhead. Yeah, and the snake's like, oh, I'm sorry. My sister would chide me being like all sad like this. Oh, when I cry, it rains. When it rains, it floods. When it floods, sailors fall out of their ships and drown. And I'm so sad. And I'm like, hey, how you doing, Snake? You're almost as charming as a sailor. Yeah, we're locking in this seduction. Also, I think soothe is compassion, which we don't need. We need cunning, wise, patient. Cunning if we want to go with the seduction that we already have. Otherwise, wise and patient together will make something. You know, and if we don't get it, we don't get it, but that's the nature of roguelike-ish things. Hi, who are you? Oh, Billet. Oh, my love vanished, my wife, work's gone, how can I go on? Perhaps you have a wise friend who could help me. Nope. I have a seductive friend. In this time of mourning, would you like to be flirted with? I'm like, no, not really. Then I'm out of ideas. Heduanna, what would you do in this situation? Have you tried flirting with him? He doesn't want to be flirted with. Nope, then I'm out of ideas too, sorry. I remember there are 2 instruments. One of them, you get Foolish, which I don't need, so I guess I'll go with Analyze. Also, Analysis is like, that could give us Wisdom or Cunning, both of which would be good. Calm Descends is the polyrhythms weave their way into your thoughts. Gain Wisdom and Intellect, okay. So we're not wise. We're a little wise. Are we wise enough to talk to this dude now? Oh, no, we had 1 chance. We have lost that chance. Like, I'm wiser now than before. Like, I don't believe you. Okay, that's fair. If I were a heap of money, where would I be? Because that's what I want to find. Get out of here, Snake. Yeah, let's get into a fight. It'll at least give us money, even if it won't give us cunning. No, you stay back there. Alright, well, at least I got one of them dealt with. Okay, someday you'll stop, haha. And when that day comes... I don't like that you can keep attacking me while I'm busy blood beaming you. Alright, so I'll stab you. That's what I think about you continuing to attack. Money is good. I hope I get cunning, though. That would be great. re-pick up the game after a while, get 2 for 2 runs, getting things we need. That would be very nice. That is way too many of these guys. Too many. I don't like them. But now they're dead, so I'm okay with it. Really, dude? And I can just not get a breather. I mean, I guess I was gonna say, like, everyone wants a piece of Kubele. She is seductive. That is the one trait we have right now, so I suppose that is fair. No, no, no. No! I call this the Nope Beam. Well, hello, mermaid. Would you like some more seduction? Let's see. A woman grooms herself with a jeweled comb. When you approach, she splashes in the pond, leaving the bauble behind. Do I remember this one? I don't remember. So I'm gonna take it. When you pocket the comb, you're engulfed by darkness. I've got you, thief. Dragged out of the water here. Chuckle as you lose consciousness. Cunning. Wait. This might be a different mermaid. I do not remember this before. Maybe I did the... can I get that money? I'd really like that money. Yeah, this one does not seem familiar. Nigama. Hehehe. None can resist Nigama's charms. In return for stealing my comb, I shall make you my servant. Well, I mean, come on. You know what we have to do. We're already on the flirt train. This snake is like, I'm so sad. I'm like, hey, snake, how you doing? Now I'm like, mermaid comb is mine. And the mermaid's like, you can't take that. I'm like, but what if? Hey, mermaid, how you doing? Oh, you're a charming one, Kubele. Give me a kiss before I set you free. A moment of passion, a reputation for seduction, and 10 charisma. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Kubele's got seduction in the bag now. So now we just need to get cunning, which, to be fair, we did get a little bit of cunning taking the comb. So, like, that's a little bit for what we actually need, too. Like, that's just, like, actually the perfect thing for the trial we need. So remember that. Come to the swamp. You can get cunning and seduction all in one go. Like, not enough for a trait, because, you know, trait-wise, we only have seduction, but, you know, points in each is nice. Alright, merchant. No whammies now. Like, if I could have that blood beam cost less... Oh, isn't there one that's, like, blood beam pierces through stuff? That's one I would really want, too. Blood beam penetrates enemies and obstacles. Yes, that is a thing I'm remembering. Unfortunately, I am broke. But I will take the less stamina to use. So now we just gotta save up 150, get that, and I'll be golden. I'm love rich and opals poor. Doesn't that count for something, merchant? And the merchant says, no. Unless we're in the one seduction ending where everybody comes and flirts with you, and I'm like, give me a kiss. That doesn't matter to me. I'd rather just have your money. Thank you. Fine. I suppose that's one way to run a business if you really want to. Also, can we all take a moment now to appreciate that Blood Beam doesn't actually take your blood to use and that it's only magical energy powered by your blood? Because I feel like this would do a lot of damage to you if you're using blood magic. Someone's like, I will use blood magic to try and control my opponent. I'll use it to conjure a cool weapon. And I'm like, I'm just gonna throw all of my blood out. How about that? Well, I mean, the premise sounds cool, but don't you need some of that for afterwards? Eh. Look, I'm just feeling a little bit anemic after, like, just tossing my entire blood supply out. Do you have, like, a steak or something I could have? Power of Fate. Guess intellect. Power of Blood Beam. Blood Beam. Cook some stuff. Right, cheese plus fish. Gonna give you some of that cheesy fish. Everyone knows cheesy fish. Stuffed fish. As dawn breaks, you get the cutscene. And you're like, why do I get the cutscene? And Sargon's like, I don't know. Because it has to be that way. Okay. Yeah, Baba Yaga, sure. Let's go visit Baba Yaga. We haven't done that in a bit. Hey, how's it going, Baba Yaga? Still being crazy and evil? He's like, yep. Okay, just checking in. Moonhunters.exe is not responding. Well. Hey, look at that. Auto-save. Oh, whoops, it did power. Okay, well, this time we get Vengeful. Well, I don't care about either of those, so Patient or Vengeful. But I guess we get it to do this again back. I'm gonna say it's something called Stuffed Fish. Oh, I don't know. I'm just getting that feeling in my telepathic head. Wow, I was correct. Whoa, who would have guessed? Now this time, let's, you know what? Let's leave Baba Yaga alone. Here I go, and I'm like, hey, Baba Yaga, and she's like, crash the game. So, you know what? I'll just go to this other swamp instead. We're just gonna go on a swampy type of day. I was about to say, don't you crash too. It's one thing if the place with the crazy witch who wants to eat a kid is crashing, but the swamp? Meh. Oop, stab, go, back, wait. Alright. Now what is in this swamp? Are you a good snake or a bad? You're a bad snake. Bad snake, get it! Meow. And that's why we love Blood Beam. What the? What do I... What? Wait, what am I... is that like plus 15 health? That must be from the full stomach from the fish. It's weird that it looks like a blood drop. I mean, I guess for Kubele it makes sense, because like, I've got a full stomach. I can sure use a lot of blood magic now. But for any other character, like, why is a full stomach giving you a drop of blood as your icon? Ours are not to question the ways of the magic. Ours are but to shoot massive energy beams at snakes. Got wisdom from reading that. I thought it was just one of those standard little random messages. Hey, didn't I already flirt with you? I did, and so now you don't want to flirt again. Got it. Okay, merchant is up here. Is there anything cool? Oh, I can't shoot through all the stuff. It's like, I want to see if I can... She protected her opal from my powers. She knew. Alright, anything cool I should come back to you for? Enemies hit by the charge for your charred blood. If I can get 100 opals, then yes, I should come back up here. But, unless we get a lot of combat arenas, I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, that's 2 out of 100. Only 98 more opals to go. I guess technically it's like 90 to go, because I had like, what, 58. So... 90 opals to go. We're almost there, guys. Get out of here, you. $95. I can almost taste it. You look like a creature of cunning. Well, I hope so, because we need that for our thing. Come, let us stalk together. Yeah, I mean, you're part cunning, so... hopefully that'll give us more cunning. It did not. But it did give us more magical damage, which improves blood beams, so I'm not complaining that much, but... I mean, I guess that's good, though, that... apparently we're actually cunning. Like, I did not see us ever get that as a trait, like new trait acquired, cunning type of thing, but cunning seductive is what I need for one of my 2 constellations, for stat constellations anyways, that I'm missing. I don't know if I'm missing other ones, but I'll take the good news. I'm just a little surprised. Giant fish. Giant fish, can you tell me why I'm cunning? But also, I'd keep counting down with my money to be, you know, flippant about how much I need versus how much I'm gonna get, but I don't actually remember how much I'm at right now. Not 150, I know that much. It's kind of lost track, especially after you backtrack so much. And then you forget, like, oh, this bush, right, did, like, that last bush I get, did it give me a opal or not? 4 snakes and I get 1 opal. I'm never gonna get my piercing blood beam. Wah. I'm so whiny and pouty, and yet everyone loves it and thinks it's so alluring. Kubele just throwing a hissy fit. Meh, I want to shoot my blood out better. Oh, Kubele, your words, they sway me so. I think we literally found every single encounter, because I found the mermaid, I found Balawat, I found the snake. Yeah, like, so the fact that we did 2 back-to-back... I mean, I knew that you could, like, find them again and that you couldn't do them. Like, we've had that before, but that's interesting that it gave us literally the same 3. I wonder if that's always the case, if you do back-to-back same type of location. Or if we just got extremely lucky/unlucky that we got the same 3 and we can't do anything with them. I don't know. Okay, these are the final guys of the map, so let's take them out and then see what our final opal count is at. We have a total of 143. Oh, man. Okay, 144. I missed a bush, but we actually got really damn close to getting that. I did not expect us to be that close. That hurts even more. We were this close to getting it. We just couldn't quite get enough. Oh, I missed another one. You don't have 7 opals in you, do you? No? Okay. Are you sure you went to camp? Yes. I could go and ask that lady for a discount, and she's like, nope, no, I'm good. Well, let's cook. Cooking cheese and ice. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna turn out super well, but, you know, a couple things have surprised me, so. Nah. That one, though, nah. I mean, like, yeah, you want to keep cheese, like, cool so it doesn't melt or something, but it's like, we'll just continue doing this. No, because we'll just get the same encounters that we did before. Let's go to the desert. So besides the fact that we'll get something new in the desert does say it has a merchant, so potentially we get 7 opals here, and maybe this merchant will offer the same stuff. Now, that is a big maybe, because, you know, who actually knows, but... Also, weird, my beam kinda seems to be, like, penetrating the bad guys anyways. Or is it like it goes through obstacles? Is that what the thing does? I don't remember. All I know is I want it. Because more blood beam is good blood beam. I want to read that in case it starts giving me stat. Like, really, I just kind of want to avoid all trait changes. It's like, unless I can guarantee it's cunning or seductive, like, I think I've got that in the bag. I could probably do with a little more cunning just in case, because we have had it where it's like, it said we were, you know, wise and proud, or, you know, whatever. And then it wasn't enough for the constellation. So if we could get a little more cunning, I'd take it, but otherwise, yeah, I just kind of want to avoid not stat changes, you know, trait changes. I hear money drop. All right, so why does she abandon? Now, this one I am doing because we've got this one enough. Yeah, this one is wisdom, which we could use. Technically, we could be wise and patient as well for one of our things. Plus, we don't have a 3rd trait, so, like, that's okay. But, yeah. Ooh, now this what I remember is cunning. Zero holds an intricate puzzle box. Solve it. Because I remember, yeah, we had this, I think, on our first run, or second run or something, as Demuzi, and I was wise, and I'm like, I can solve it because I'm smart, and then I was like, no, there's another intelligence trait. Curious. Give respect that you may also receive it. Intellect, 25 opals. Yeah, and more cunning. See? I remember a few things. Not all of them, but a few of them. But yeah, that one just sticks out in my head because specifically I was like, I'm smart, I can solve this. And then it's like, no, you're not the right type of smart. So I was like, ah. So now it's stuck with me and I've remembered. But yeah, things that aren't cunning, seductive, you know, wise, patient, since that's the other one, wise and patient. We're just not gonna do those. Hey, lady, guess who's back with opals? Stab in 3, and you don't have the thing I wanted. Stab does more damage, though. I'll take that. Because we can probably get, like, 11 opals and then hope that we get that on our next path, but, ugh. Like, here, look, I've got that thing you want. And I'm like, I don't have enough money. I'm like, I've got enough money. Well, I don't have the thing you want. Oh. I'm not gonna talk to you. Wait, I am gonna talk to you. Yeah, because you tell a story about being brave, you get bravery. But then I know you can tell a story about being clever. Yeah, okay, clever. Because I know, like, there's something about, like, being, like, using your wits, but I couldn't remember if it was cunning or wise. But then I was like, I guess it doesn't matter if it's wise, because we do need wise patient as our second constellation. So like, getting wise wouldn't be bad for a third trait. So, but it worked out anyways, it was cunning. So yeah, I think we've got cunning seductive locked up now. So we got a heck of a lot of seductive at the start. And then we got a, just kind of a short level, all right. So now we will cook for the night. Just do nothing but cook, because, like, we don't want to get new trait proud. I still don't understand that, why things will be like, meh, like ghost. I don't know which you're gonna be. Yeah, you're on your way to something, but the fox. I get more cunning. Weird. I do not know what the things on the left are, unless they're just like here's a trait just to make it harder to get what you want. Let's settle our things with cheese and rice. Again, that could be a great number of things. We are getting paneer rice. Okay. What's that? What's that sound? Say, what's that? The forests are burning. Well, I mean, that's unfortunate, but hey, I don't have to worry about it because literally none of the options I can pick are forest, so... merchant? Yeah, we'll go merchant. Merchant in the mountains, because I want piercing blood beam. Like, it doesn't actually even help for the boss. So, like, getting, like, the 3 times attack would actually be better for that, but the principle of the thing, I have a giant laser beam and I want to make it better. Oh, what did this one give us? I just did this run with Enkidu. And it gave us something waiting was... patient? I think? I mean, that makes sense, that if you wait, you're patient. I mean, and we do need patient to go with wise. So I think we want to wait. Yeah, new trait patient. Okay, so we have wise, cunning, and patient. Wow, we lost seductive? I'm surprised. That said, wise patient is our other one, so I'll take it. I did not see that coming. I do not know how I got proud either. And now proud's gone, so... These stat things, these traits are weird. Like, I get the thing, it's like, you pick the option and you become more like that, but I've never understood at the end of the screen, you just get a random, like, oh, Kubele was known for being vengeful, and like, I literally did nothing vengeful during that mission, for like that level. Why am I getting this? Like, just now, like, I've got charming, I've got cunning, I've got wise, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, but she was so proud. Why? What made me proud? Because that just messed everything up. Ugh. Again, it might just be you get a fluctuation in stuff just so you can you know, because it's random, but it does seem weird that, like, a fluctuation in stuff could outdo the things that you specifically got events for. Just seems weird. Seems odd. Well, whatever. I'll get money. We'll go find a merchant. And I guess if we can flirt with the merchant, we'll do that to get our seduction back. But if I could get wise patient, I wouldn't be upset either. Because we need it. I'm just confused. Actually, if anything, wise patient would be better. Because seduction is definitely the easiest stat to call. If you're like, if I pick this, what's it going to give me? Sure, stab in 3 directions at once. It's not what I wanted, but nothing in this one is, so who cares? I'm picking that. Now we can beat the boss super fast. Now, watch us get to the boss and get the seduction ending again. Like, I don't even have that as a trait. Okay, finally reached the end, and... Alright, well that level had a big load of nothing. You sure you want to camp for the night? I do. I mean, I guess it's okay that it's a big load of nothing since, you know, I don't, yeah, here's the thing. Oh, more vengeful, but, like, I don't want to be vengeful. What did I do that's so vengeful? I don't know, I cooked with cheese. Cheese and flatbread. Oh, that's, yes. Just, ow. Give me a pizza. Give me anything with carbs and cheese and put them together and an elegant snack. Yeah, see, next time I just shove like a loaf of French bread covered in cheese in my mouth and someone's like, man, what are you doing? You gotta take better care of yourself. Like, no, it's okay. This is an elegant snack. Are you sure? A video game told me so, you know, I'm not about to argue. Alright, do I actually have, like, money? Not enough for 150, so no, I won't get my blood beam. Not that it will help for now anyways, but sad.
Sad.
We flirted with Balawat and we don't get our blood beam. Truly the worst timeline. Come on. Yeah, but let's be fair, this is actually the better upgrade for this fight. I forget, blood beam... Yeah, it does a lot of damage to that. Okay, fine. I guess I can move a little bit. Yeah, you can stop that. How much does this do? Not all that much, all right. It's like when he's standing there. Oh, but look how much blood beam does to this part. I want to wait just so you can see it go melt. Blomp. And that's why I love blood beam so much. Fight is done. What? Which also kind of sounds like a Donkey Kong jumping on a Kremlin being like, bonk. All right, something new or no? The Shadow. I think that's new. Wash the feet of Balawat. No, I wash my hands of Balawat. Solve the flocks, blah, 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 royal bearing. Okay, although every child has heard of her, very little is known about Kubele other than rumor. She surrounded herself with cultish followers who obeyed her every order, even unto death. They say she found a secret way to live forever in the darkest part of the night sky, that to whisper her name on the night of a new moon is to invoke her blessing. Okay, but is that what we wanted? The Shadow, cunning, seductive. Wait, so I lost the seductive trait, got both wise and patient as my traits, and I still got cunning, seductive. I mean, I'm fine with it, because that's what I started out trying to do, but the traits are very confusing, man. They are very confusing. Thankfully, we only have one combination we have to get left, and then after that, it's just whatever we want. Whew. That is a roller coaster of emotions. And that'll do it for now. Thanks to everybody who came by, said hello on Twitch. Thanks to everybody who watches us later on YouTube. And special thanks today are going to go to... I don't know. A little bird that you saved by being like, don't kill the bird because it has a sun mark on it. Because, you know, it followed Enkidu around. It followed Kubele around. It showed up in Enkidu's dreams. Plus, I got nothing else, so good job, little bird. You're keeping this stream together. I'd say, I called it. Yeah, you called that cheese plus eggs make an omelet. How proud you must be for your such insightful wisdom.